Ready to go? Right, we're ready to go. Welcome back to our little studio at my PA's Lucy's house, which is still doubling up as a hospital ward for our, what do we call it, Lucy? Live broadcast. I thought it was a podcast, but apparently I'm wrong. So we had over 100 people watch last week's broadcast, and we did get a few questions and comments, which was really appreciated. One of the questions that I did get was, why should we list with you, Ross, and the professionals? There are a lot of other companies out there, and what's the difference with you guys? Well, it really comes down to this. It's one word. You're dealing with people that you can trust. If you turn up at a Waikanae Professionals Open Home, you know that you're going to get treated with respect, and that if we don't have the property you're looking for, chances are we will get it for you. The month before now, the month of May, there were 17 sales in Waikanae. 6 of them were by professionals agents, which means that we had 35% of the market share. Now, really that comes down to the team. And I'd like to take a little bit of time to talk about this team, because it's one of the few teams in Waikanae that has been together as long as they have. For example, I'll run through some of these people. Here is a colleague of mine, Jenny Lawson. Now, Jenny's been in the business a little bit longer than me. I've been in it for 9 years. I'm not sure. I think Jenny's been about 12. She would be one of the most hardest working agents I've ever seen. I have seen her not only go the extra mile to help her vendors get their house ready by recommending cleaning people or gardening people, but I've actually seen her at a vendor's house doing that job, cleaning the windows, cleaning the toilet to get a house ready for an open home. That's going the extra mile. Faye Hickey. Faye's been in the business for probably close to 20 years, and she would have helped hundreds and hundreds of people get into places like the Rangeview Villas up in Levin, Trackside Villas at Levin, just to name a couple. So again, a lady that's got a lot of experience and treats her clients with respect so that she gets the best result for them and helps them make that next step in their life. Another one of our team members, Moira Tiono, or as she's now known as Moira Simpson, having gotten married earlier in the year. Moira's got a wall full of awards, and I have to say this, that I've never seen so many people between Moira and Jenny particularly get repeat business from their clients. So they have to be doing something right. John Redman. John is our rural specialist. And what John doesn't know about rural values, or rural properties rather, lifestyle properties should I say, is actually not worth knowing about. He's accurate in his appraisals, he's forthright in the way he goes about his business, and people respect and trust him. And then there's the new boy on the block, Dan. Dan started with us at the end of last year and is going great guns, really enthusiastic agent, doing extremely well. In fact, I'm running an option for Dan this weekend, which we might just have a chance to talk about later on. And then there's me, Ross, relatively newcomer to professionals as well, having been there 6 years. And it's been a really good move for me. Have achieved some wonderful results and had some wonderful support from the management of the company. But you know what, the thing about this team is that it's harder to get into than the All Blacks. And once people are in there, they never leave. I've seen people in the industry in the 6 or 7 years before I joined professionals have had nearly 6 or 7 changes. And you really have to ask yourself, why is that? So that's, in a nutshell, why it's a good idea to consider the professionals when you're thinking about selling your house. Because you don't just get me and, hey, we're pretty good, but a really strong group of people that have one common goal in mind, and that's to get you the best price for your home. Yes, it's a competitive industry, but that competitiveness works to your benefit. So really, that's all we've got to say about that today. If you've got any comments or any questions, please feel free to put them into the comment box. We love feedback. As I said, we had over 100 people watch the broadcast last week, and hopefully that's going to grow even further. One of the other questions that we got, which we will talk about next week, is the difference between taking a property to auction or using a deadline sale. What are the advantages and disadvantages, and what are some of the things that you need to do to make sure that we take the barriers away from potential buyers so that they will enter into the competition, because that's really what it's about. So also coming up on Saturday at 2 o'clock, I will be calling an auction at Queen's Road for Dan. We will, hopefully, if Lucy's foot is better and she's in a moon boot by then, we might be able to live broadcast that as well. But certainly we'll be doing a preview of that auction before Saturday at 2. So that's all for Ross for now. As Ringo Starr always says at the end of his little broadcast, I'm a big fan of Ringo. He always goes, peace and love. Well, my sign off is going to be like and share. So until next time, this is Ross from Professionals, and we'll talk to you soon.